It is 5:13 this Saturday morning. We're taking a live look right now over the Portland skyline before all of that rain moves in. So,
yeah. I mean, it's gonna look like that, just plus like a ton of water all day long.
Raindrops, yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna have a rainy one's in some ways can be pleasant. I'm trying to find the fun side of this. It's sometimes can be like a nice reason to stay inside and just
get things done, read a book,
Just move your car to higher ground.
Right.
A place that's not going to have any water issues. I learned that a couple months ago. I've talked about it already. So we're going to continue on that path for Aaron today. Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. It's not the nicest day overall, but hey, we're going to have some nice stuff on the way, and it's really not going to be that bad either. We're going to have a little bit of everything here for your day. Now, as far as that's concerned, it's going to be mostly clouds all day long, if not just completely clouds. Overcast skies are expected all day long. You can see a few little showers on there, and if I take the clouds off for you, you can see it's just some light showers, maybe a little bit of mist even in some areas. So not really seeing too much of anything at this point quite yet, but as we go through your weekend here, we're going to notice a couple things happening. We have a low off to our west that's starting to move in, and as that does, that's going to help bring us some rain. But we also have this low from the tropics that's moving through. That was once Philippe at this point. It's just some moisture. But as that continues to move in, these two are going to kind of combine and give us some heavy rainfall as it moves through here as we go through tonight into tomorrow morning. Now after that departs, we're going to see everything actually getting a little bit sunnier tomorrow, if you can believe that. But it's also going to help usher in some cooler air, and it's going to be a little bit windier as well. So let's break that all down for you. For your day here today, it's not starting quite yet, and it's not going to start until a little bit later for many people across the state. Just some scattered showers as we go through your morning. Clouds persistent all day long. As we continue into the second half of your day, you're going to notice it starting to pick up, especially for the western part of the state. You're going to start to see some heavier showers in there, and it's all going to become a bit more widespread. But you can see what's coming next off to our south. That tropical moisture starts to move in, and that with the cold front just kind of wrings out all the water that's going to be in the atmosphere, and we're all going to have that dumped across the state. A lot of heavy rainfall within here, so you can see it's going to be heavy rain across most of the state as we move through tonight into tomorrow morning, continuing on that path still, mostly while we're all asleep or inside already, so it's not going to affect you in the sense of any outdoor activities because it'll be after that for the most part. Unless you have any games tonight, it will probably be canceled in that regard. But by the time we wake up tomorrow morning, I mean, it's going to already be done across most of the state. And then as we get into the second half of your day, more sunshine actually coming out instead. So it won't start off and end the same way this weekend. Now, if we look at some rain totals, you can see central and eastern portion of the state by far getting the most rain out of this system, 2 to 4 inches for many. So we are worried about some drainage issues, not looking at widespread flooding, but you're probably going to have some issues in certain areas. Those flood-prone places that always kind of have the water level rising a bit, that will likely happen today. So just be aware of that and do any precautions. If you're living in western or southern portion of the state, getting quite a bit less, around 1 inch to 1.5 inches of rain. Still a good amount, but definitely not going to be what we're seeing in the other half of the state. Also winds today, as it moves through overnight, you're going to notice everything picking up. So you could have a few tree branches breaking and you could see some power outages, but it's not going to be widespread across the entire state. And it will stay a bit breezy as we get into your day tomorrow as well. Wind gusts overnight going to be around 40 miles an hour. Tomorrow up to about 30 miles an hour for the wind gusts. So breezy tomorrow, but not quite as problematic as we can see moving through as we go tonight. Cool week ahead though. It stays that way as we go through the rest of it. Not really going to change too much. So staying right around 60, 63 degrees here as we go through the week. So it's going to stay a lot more like fall as we get through this point in time of year. Some rip currents are also possible in the waters this weekend after that all moves through. Seas are going to be at 4 to 6 feet anyway, so already pretty high waves out there. And a gale watch is going to be in effect until tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. So this weekend we have some stuff going on. It's going to clear out as we get through all the rain tomorrow, and then a little sunnier for the second half of your day. After that, we actually have a pretty nice Monday coming up. We have a chance for a couple showers here and there as we head throughout the week. But overall, I think it's actually going to be a little bit sunnier than some of those icons kind of look like as we go through parts of those days. But the week's not looking quite as summery and sunny as it was last week. But hey, still going to be, I mean, this is fall.
That's okay. Last week was a little weird.
Yeah.
It's a little too summery for October, so.
You're okay with it?
All right. Thank you, Aaron.